In this video, we will look at the top stadium marriage proposals and what makes each of them so great. Subscribe and watch all my videos on engagement tips, saving on engagement and diamond rings, and everything engagement. On Sayo 55's channel, we go to the Charger Stadium when it was in San Diego. The one thing this guy does perfectly for his stadium proposal, and possibly why this video has over 2 million views, is simply because his spot for getting the engagement is in the front row of the section in this stadium. And that makes for amazing footage as we get the field as the backdrop for the engagement. It doesn't have to be in the front row of the whole stadium either. Sometimes like this, it might even be better to be a little further back. The view is just better when there aren't people right behind you. Can you imagine if the angle were the other way and you just saw a bunch of people behind the proposal? This is much better. And you can see she loves it and is so excited. Great job. Next, we move on to a cricket match with Australia versus India on cricket.com.au's channel. What is cool is this is a big rivalry match between the two teams. The guy is rooting for India and the girl is rooting for Australia, or at least that's how it seems. And for a brief moment, there's this coming together of the two teams in the whole stadium to cheer. You see, if you make a big enough splash, you will even get your engagement on live TV like this couple did. And this couple got a huge applause because everyone noticed that this engagement represented both teams. I love this because not only was it an engagement, but there was a more general message for the crowd in this engagement. Here on Shane Ko's YouTube channel, we have the classic kiss cam proposal. I love this proposal because not only is there a kiss cam, but he got the mascot to deliver flowers as well. Just taking things that extra little step to take it to the next level. While doing things too extra may not be for some people, there is always, at least like this guy did, something just a little extra that maybe you can put into it to take it to that next level and make it a little bit more than just the ordinary. Also, another thing about this video, I like how the person filming this actually films the monitor of the kiss cam. It's just so good to do it this way because you get the whole stadium involved and everyone cheers, and there is normally no awkward silence. And that can happen with some proposals. You can't go wrong with the kiss cam either. And it's kind of even cooler if you can do it beforehand and they'll put a "Will you marry me" sign up on that kiss cam. Very well done once again. Josh Herrera's channel has a stadium proposal that I really like for a couple reasons. The family that lined up behind the couple are holding up signs that have personal quotes about their relationship, and making it personal is always a great idea. When he finally asks her to marry him, they all turn those quotes around to reveal the "Marry Me" sign. This kind of makes sense since everyone is already sitting in a line right behind them and they're all in order already. All you gotta do is make sure they have the signs in the right order at that point. The best thing about this proposal is that they are Dodger fans. What can I say? I'm a Dodger fan. Now you can see this drew a lot of the attention of the crowd around them. My thoughts are, if you're doing this in a crowd anyway, you might as well make a spectacle so everyone cheers for you like the crowd around this couple. I have to put this next one up from MLB's channel. Of all the engagements I've seen, this is possibly one of the biggest proposal fails I have seen. The guy loses the engagement ring right before he's supposed to propose to her at New York Yankees Stadium, and they already have the camera rolling on him. I mean, can you believe losing the ring in front of the whole world? The couple and everyone around them search for a while for the ring, and the fiancé-to-be is distraught as well. And it really kind of killed the moment for a moment. The great thing is they end up finding the ring after a little while, and he still proposes. And in a lot of ways, the proposal ended up being better because they found the ring. If things go wrong, still roll with it because it might end up actually being better because of it if you play your cards right. But also make sure you protect that little ring. Can you imagine what would have happened if they didn't find it? Just imagine. Before we watch more, it is important to know where and how to find the best deals on engagement rings and diamonds. You can watch all my videos on that, and they're linked to in playlists at the end of this video. And the best online stores are already linked to below this video. If you watch those videos, you will know why shopping online is even better and way less expensive than in-store shopping. So watch one of those videos or go shop on one of those links after this video. Travel Baker County takes us to a rodeo where this bull rider proposes to his girl. The rodeo clowns hand over some flowers to his girlfriend, and then he comes out and proposes. It is a simple and a great proposal. Now, stadium proposals can be even more awesome if you're one of the players in the stadium like this guy was. That is just an awesome way to propose. Now we go to Harriet Jane's channel, who takes us to the stadium of Manchester United. Here, Scott sets up a private tour of the stadium, which is a great idea if you are a fan of the team. They walk around and eventually get down to the field. As they are taking pictures on the field, that is where he gets down on one knee. He proposes on the field of where they are fans. But to make the day even better, they got quick video messages from some of the star players for Manchester United, congratulating them on their engagement. It really was a special day for the two. A few weeks later, their engagement was even announced at one of the games as a follow-up. This really is a cool type of engagement, as some girls prefer more private engagements, yet it is still in a stadium. On David Carridio's channel, he proposes to his girlfriend from a helicopter over the Rose Bowl Stadium. This is also another way to more privately propose at or with the stadium. When they eventually fly over the stadium, she can see the "Will you marry me" sign that was written on the field. It is a very sweet proposal, and she starts to cry as soon as she sees the words that were written on the field earlier that day. What a great way of combining both the helicopter and the stadium proposal, and what a magical day this made for the two of them. The next stadium proposal is an awesome one. It takes place at a high school rally on Shant A's channel. It's kind of a flash mob, but not really. At this rally, the dance team gets up a dance to the "Marry You" song by Bruno Mars. The best is that he is not a great dancer, but he still is so vulnerable as he joins the flash mob. The whole thing is just spectacular, and she gives one of my favorite reactions to all of the proposals I've seen on the internet. She is just elated in every possible way and very expressive about it. But that is what happens sometimes when you plan a very exciting proposal. And if the person you're marrying is an extrovert, I mean, come on, this is just awesome. It's just a spin off of the typical stadium and going into a high school stadium. If you're really confident your team is going to win a championship, you might want to do your proposal like this one on 1010 Wins channel. Bradley Bozeman played football for Alabama, and after winning their championship game, during the celebration on the field, he gets down on one knee in the middle of the stadium and proposes to his girlfriend. I say, why not combine two great moments? Of course, I really don't know what would have happened if they would have lost. Would they ever have gotten engaged? If you want tips and ideas about marriage proposals, engagement rings, and buying diamonds, or just more compilations of marriage proposals, then watch one of these 4 playlists at the end of this video right now. Also, click on the links below for the least expensive and reputable places to buy diamonds online. You will thank me later. Subscribe and watch one of those videos now.